computer, okay?
Okay,
Still cannot.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Ahmad.
From PNU,
I think it's recording already.
Yeah, now recording. They said still cannot. Why? I don't know.
Who cannot? We have. So how many actually?
I told him try. We are there. Huh?
Yeah.
Supposed to be.
They're already.
Supposed to be 3 from there.
Okay. So now there's only Dr. Rebecca is here.
Are they come? Okay.
Yeah. It's there.
Dr. Tasneem or Nora, Dr. Nora, Sabah? How many participants now, Ada?
3. You, me, and then somebody under the name of Rebecca.
Rebecca, not Dr. Tasneem, okay?
No, Rebecca is my name. I'm Farida Kitivirod. Yeah,
okay,
from Department of English.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Glad to meet you here, everyone.
Alhamdulillah, we have very good collaboration with PNU. Bagus, very nice. We are waiting for Dr. Tasneem also, and Dr. Noura, and Mr. Ali.
Yes, they are coming. Could you please wait for a moment?
Because Dr. Tasneem told me that problem is he has a workshop from 1:30 Thailand time.
Yeah.
So we're trying to make it, inshallah.
I think it is not so long. Please wait for a moment. They are coming.
No problem, inshallah. We have time. Just worry about Dr. Tasneem. For us, tada masala.
Okay.
So let me introduce you at the beginning, Madam Raihan. She is the organizer of this 3-minute thesis.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
And she will give you brief.
Dr. Ahmad, now we have another participant, new participant is coming in.
Okay.
Yes, they are coming in.
Yeah.
Okay, so we already know 4, huh?
I think it's Dr. Ali. Dr. Ali.
Ali, okay, Mr. Ali. Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Ali. Maybe cannot talk. Maybe some problem with.
Also, Ajahn Nasari. Could you please introduce yourself, Ajahn Nasari?
Okay, Madam Raihan. She is the organizer of this event, 3-minute thesis. And today she will give you short brief about because they ask Dr. Tasneem and Dr. Noura ask about the judging criteria. How?
Yeah, sure, can, no problem. I'll share you.
But maybe better for the other Sikit, Madam Raihan. Sikit.
Yeah, sure.
Just we wait for Sikit.
No problem. Yeah.
And then we make discussion about anything you want to ask. And we want to know how many students from your area, from PNU.
Yes. All right. Yeah, we have some queries today to ask for more details about the event.
Inshallah.
Okay. But just please wait for our head.
Yeah, we will wait. No problem.
Coming, Miss Salwati.
Salwati, okay. Salwati also.
Yeah.
Okay. You give her the link, Miss Sarwati. You give her the link. She knows the link or no? She goes somewhere. Okay, no problem. Okay, bagusnya already 5 people already. Very good.
Dr. Ahmad.
Yeah.
Mie from engineering has not yet registered.
That is, don't worry, because if only from education, okay. Because now I don't Dr. Prof. Kaneko. I sent him email last weeks and 2 days ago also. Still no answer because maybe he is looking for
reply.
I don't know. He wants to decide whom will be there. So it takes time sometimes because our event still, if I'm not mistaken, about more than 2 weeks, right?
To go.
Maybe 3 weeks.
I mean, like we have like few more days to prepare, you know.
But it's
So,
okay. We
okay. Dr. Sawati is here.
Okay.
Dr. Sawati also here.
All right.
So
okay, let me start to introduce. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much for Princess Naradhiwas University who attend our meeting because they want to clarify. Mr. Ali told me that they want to know more details about the events. And today, inshallah, Madam Raihan, she is the main organizer of this event, 3-minute thesis. She will give you some, you know, she will elaborate about, especially they ask about judging criteria.
Okay, no problem.
So maybe Madam Raihan will explain to you.
Okay. So shall I begin?
Boleh.
Sure. All right. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. So thank you so much for your what we call it supports and interest in our 3 minutes international thesis competitions. So I'm the coordinator of this competition. So before we proceed with all the judging criteria and whatnot, I would like to share with you the overview of the what we call it competition. So this competition is actually was initiated by Queensland University, Australia, where it was created by the PhD students. Okay, we have another one. Someone is coming in, so new one that Ahmed. All right, okay. So the reason why this competition is being created is because number one is to cultivate student academic presentation and also to enhance their research communication skill. Is to improve our students' research communication skill because normal presentations, they already knew it, but when it comes to the research presentation skill, slightly from our end, it's what we call it, our students is still having that problems in research, what we call it presentation. Next is also to encourage the students to present their research project in the very simplest way, all right? Within 3 minutes. So this is all the competition is all about. All right. We do not want too much details about what we call it, the research, but what we want is actually the synopsis of the research is all about. So for us, the judges, we need to know the rules and regulations. Roughly, we have around like 5 rules and regulation, I think so. Okay. Oh, sorry, this is the students' rules and regulation. We have 7. Excuse me. All right, so the first one, student is not allowed, what we call it, they allow to use static PowerPoint presentation. They are not allowed to use animation. They're not allowed to use any, what we call it, element of movement inside their PowerPoint presentation. And they're only allowed to use 1 slide only, just 1. All right, not 2, not 3, not 4, only 1 slide, and it has to be static. All right. Number 2, they cannot embed any sound, any video inside the PowerPoint presentation. So no sound, no video. Even the clicking sound also is not allowed. All right. Third, the students are not allowed to wear any costumes, bringing any musical instruments or also laboratory equipment during the presentation. They're not allowed to do that. Next, the students are only going to be permitted 3 minutes maximum for the presentation. So if let's say they exceed 3 minutes, 0.01 second, they will be disqualified. So that's how strict it is. They have to start by hook or by crook on the dot at 3. All right, it's only 3 minutes. So on the dot there. And next one, the 5th one, they have to present their, what we call it, speech in a spoken word. They are not allowed to rapping like hello, good morning, assalamualaikum. They're not allowed to do that. They're not allowed to sing, no rapping. It's only on spoken words. So make sure that your students follow that rules. Okay, next, another last two rules for the students. Presentations are considered begin once we see any movement from the student or the first word uttered. Meaning that if, let's say, the students start to move their hands, we already start clocking the timing. So we clock already. Even though they don't say any word, but their hands start moving, it's considered that they already started, okay? And last but not least, judges' decision is considered final. So there will be no, we will not accept any inquiry, questioning why this person win or not, why these judges give more marks compared to the others, that we will not entertain that kind of things. All right, so these are the criteria for the students. You can also refer these criteria from our website. I will share with Dr. Ahmad later on. I think he already shared it with you guys also. Next, the element of judging, okay, for us, the judges, we got two elements that we need to look at. Number one is comprehension and content. So first of all, we're going to look into comprehension and content. So the first one, we have to look at, does the presentation provide any understanding of the background and the significance of the research question being addressed while explaining terminology and try to avoid the jargon? As you all know, 3 minutes thesis is all about simplifying complicated research. All right. So if, let's say, people from education, like me, I'm from education, I can still understand what engineering students have to present during the 3 minute thesis, because we want to make our engineering students to present their research in a simplest way by using simple word, layman words. All right. Second element that the judges need to look at, does the presentation clearly describe the impact or the result of the research, including the conclusion and also the outcome? Okay. So if, let's say, they're able to, what we call it, present this clearly, then inshallah, then they're going to get good, higher marks. Next, does the presentation follow a clear and logical sequence? Do they have like number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4? If, let's say, they don't follow that, they're not going to get good marks for that, obviously. Next, is the thesis topic research significant, result or impact and outcomes communicated in a language can be understandable by all of us? So if, let's say, we got like chemical student presenting their research, those who are from engineering, manufacturing, nursing, education can still understand it without having any glitches. Like, what is that? We don't understand this jargon, without all those problems. So if, let's say, the student able to do that, so obviously the highest mark will be 7, right? Next, does the presenter present within adequate times on each element, all right, of the presentation? Or did they elaborate certain element too long and then the rest of it, they rush to finish it before the 3 minutes? So if, let's say, they have this kind of, what we call it, glitches, so the range of marks should be around like 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, right? Okay. Next element, we're going to look into engagement and communication. So for this one, we want to look into whether the speech, all right, or the presentation are able to make the audience want to know more about the research. If, let's say, you do not have the feeling of like, oh, I need to know this more, then, you know, the marks cannot be like too high, like 6, 7, that one is too high already. Okay. Next, another element under engagement and communication is the presenter carefully not to trivialize or belittle their own research, meaning that they will like tell you that, oh, my research is not good, my research is not as good as other. They will not do that. They have to like be confident and tell that, oh, my research is quite good. All right, maybe it's not like the top of the world, but yet at least it's still good. All right. Next, does the presenter convey any enthusiasm, all right, for their research? Like they're being very, what we call it, all out, all about the research, right? So you need to look into this criteria. Next criteria, does the presenter capture and maintain the audience attention? So will they able to grasp your attentions, all right, throughout the whole competition? So if let's say they do that, obviously 6, 7 or 5, 6, 7 will be the marks. The rest of it should be like 4 and less. Next, does the presenter or speaker have sufficient stage presence, eye contact, vocal arrangement, all right, maintain a steady pace, and also confidence stains. This is where, if let's say it's not COVID, we will do it on stage, but because due to the COVID-19, we have to do it online. So the screen present, does it look very neat to you through your eyes when they present? It means that they don't go and sit down one-sided, or they are out from the screen, all right? So they need to be screen presence. That's how I'm going to say it. And then they need to have eye contact. They are not looking into different direction during the competition. They have to look at the camera. So if let's say they don't make eye contact, so the mark should be lesser. And then the vocal stains, do they have like, today I want to present my research, or do they have like certain high pitch, low pitch, you know, various intonations, all right? And then the maintain of steady pace. Like I'm doing now, my pace is not steady at all. I'm rushing a little bit. I'm slowing down at certain parts. So it has to be like certain pace. They have this steady pace, all right? And then next, they must have a confident stance during the presentation, right? Next, this is the last point. So here will be that, does the presentation slides, PowerPoint slides, the one that they showed to you, because it's static, all right? This is another function that we need to look at. Does the slide help us, the judges, to understand their presentation clearly? Is it legible, and does it concise? Because some students, they will try to fool the whole slide with all these diagram, pictures, and whatnot. While there are certain students who only have like one diagram, that's it. So these are the elements that we need to look at, because these slides are not going to move. It's going to be static. So these are the elements that we need to look like. I know most of you will be like, hey, how are we going to, you know, focus on all these elements throughout these 3 minutes, because it's going to be like super fast. Okay, don't worry. We will provide you with online judging rubrics, okay, the marking sheets. So here, we will share with you this link during the competition itself day. We will share you with this link. So you just need to click on the link. Once you click on the link, this heading of form will appear, the rubrics will appear. My suggestion will be that, is it possible for you to use either like Google Chrome or Mozilla, whichever that you prefer, rather than using a handphone, because handphone will have some sort like a drop down, so it make the layout a bit smaller. So if let's say you're using a computer, it'll be much more bigger and wider and much more comfortable for you to look at. So once you go into this rubric, your name will appear there. All right. Don't worry too much. If let's say your name is not there, our committee member will add on. All right. Don't worry. So you just click on your name. So once you click on your name, you just click next. And then the interface of the rubric will go into presenter, institution, and field. So you just need to click on whether they're coming from Tati, Mie University, or Princess Naradhiwas. And then what field are they from? Are they from engineering, multimedia, and education? Please be mind.
Sorry, Madam Raihan. Here,
yes.
I told Mr. Ali last time, we will add also the nursery, and also we'll add agricultural.
Yes.
So now, because this information just came lately from Mr. Ali, so we'll make it, inshallah, as soon as we can. And also we'll add the judge names from Naradhiwas University.
Sorry, Dr. Ahmad, nursing, agricultural?
Nursing and agricultural, we will add to the field.
The registration field is already there.
Already there. This is the old one, so don't worry. Okay.
No. This is not the registration. This is the online judging sheet.
Yeah, but here we need to add. It's I think so we will add. But this is not the final. Okay.
This is not the
just
the
information
one
for them. Okay, and names of judge also from Naradhiwas will be added in the software chat, inshallah. Once we get the names, then we will add. Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
so
go ahead.
These are the names that we have earlier. So the the new one we haven't add yet. So how to put it? Okay, let's continue. So for the presenter, institutions and field, all this, judges no need to worry. You may not know where are they from. So our MC will announce that, okay, this student is coming from Tati, and then he or she is coming from engineering or education faculty. So your job is just to click on the choices. Once you do that, the interface will change and it will bring you to the presenter details with the name and title. Okay, so click on the name and the title. Once it's done, you will bring the rubrics will bring you to next page, which is under the category 1, the comprehension and content. So here, no need to worry like to scroll to up and down, refer to the paper. Everything is there, it's under Likert scale. That's why if let's say we have a computer, it'd be much more better that way. It, like, you know, the whole screen is fulfilled with this. So you just click and choose which marks that you prefer for these students. So it's all under whether number 1 does not meet expectation. Number 2, the competency is a bit weak, and then they got lots of weaknesses. Number 3, the competency is slightly significant, but still they got like errors and weaknesses. Number 4 is in between, good but some flaws. Okay, number 5, good, very good, minor flaw. Number 6, excellent, almost flawless, and number 7, outstanding, no flaws at all. All right. Inshallah, hopefully we can find number 7, all right, in between of Tati, Mia, and also Princess Naradhiwas, inshallah then. So you just read the criteria that was stated on the left sides of the rubrics, and then just click on the marks. Once you finish with that, you just click next, and then it will bring you to the second criteria, which is the comprehensions, the communications content. Now, judges, you are only being given 2 minutes to evaluate. So 3 minutes for the student to present. Once the students finish, you only been given 2 minutes to evaluate. However, I do advise, if let's say you can, what we call it, evaluate in between, no problem with us. We are relying on your expertise to do this. But then you'll be only given like 2 minutes to evaluate. Inshallah, then I hopefully, inshallah, you able to, what we call it, evaluate within that's what we call it, allocations of times that have been given, right? Number 2, there will be no question and answer session. So this is a big relief, especially to our students, which they are super scared of the Q&A session. So in this competition, there's no Q&A sessions. So it's all about their presentation, their PowerPoint slides, and then that's it. Okay. And judges also, your decision, your decision is final. We will not query why certain people give low mark, high marks. We will not query that because this is 100%. We believe, we trust your expertise. So each expert have their own opinion, and then the rubrics will, what we call it, verified everything and justified everything. Okay, so that's all about the judging. So now I'm open for any question and any questions.
Thank you very much, Madam Raihan. There is maybe Miss Tasneem has, she's told me workshop. So anyone has any other things to do, please feel free to leave us and to go for your job. And then we discuss one more time. We have another meeting actually. So any question about this? Anything you want to know more? Please go ahead. Any question? We are free to answer your questions. Madam Raihan is here and she can answer all your kind of questions.
Inshallah. I'll try to answer, inshallah. Right.
Anything you want to know?
ว่าไงครับชัดหรือยังครับอาจารย์รู้
Okay, yeah, Mr. Ali.
Okay, Assalamualaikum.
Okay.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Okay, yeah, I'm Miss Salwati from PNU. I'm a lecturer from PNU, and I would like to ask about the students. I mean, their project. Is it this program is mainly for master students or bachelor student? Because we are not clear about the level of students.
Okay. Actually, we open to all level. It sounds like a bit, what we call it, it sounds like a bit like what? You know, degree, diploma, and masters have a different, what we call it, way of presenting, a way of thinking. But then we are, what we call it, we want to encourage, especially from our end, our UC Tati, we want to encourage our students to, you know, we want to encourage and also to build the confidence in presenting, because our diploma student, our degree student, our masters, not yet, they are in the stage of presenting their final year project progress, the presentation. So they'll be presenting the whole project, inshallah, by August or September. So this competition actually is to help them to, what we call it, know how to present by using a layman terms, you know, simple words. So that's why we open for diploma. We also open it for degree and also for master student. So far, we have one master student to join. And then we have also 43 degree student and 3 so far our diploma student join. Yeah, from UC Tati. Yeah.
Maybe I want to elaborate on Ms. Salawati question.
Okay.
Idea is just to share knowledge, and we have very good opportunity between 3 universities, Naradhiwas, MIE, Japan, and also University College Tati. So we did many activities before, and we want from now to, you know, to continue make this kind of collaboration as much as we can, because now we have opportunity, good opportunity that online we can make, no need to visit you, no need to come to us. So online we can make many activities. So don't worry about the level. The important thing is that we share knowledge and we make our students feel free to develop their soft skills. This is the main idea. So don't worry about anything, and encourage your students. It's not a big issue. It's very good opportunity for them to develop their own soft skills. That's the main idea. Okay, any other questions? Mr. Ali, you can ask your team to ask freely. If they don't have anything, we have time for them, no problem.
Yes, I want to ask you one question.
Yeah, boleh.
When I get the name from the different faculties, so okay, do the student need to fill in the form that you have given to me by themselves or how?
Yeah, I think by themselves, by the support of their supervisors. For example, you have the name, the number, they have also the field and the title of their project. So they must fill by themselves, and their supervisor supposed to supervise them and to guide them. Because by next week, inshallah, we want to know how many students from PNU will join our activities. Because there are other arrangements we need to, you know, and time is just, you know, at the corner. Not too much time left. So kalau boleh, we want them to, you know, to provide us with all information needed as soon as they can.
Dr. Ahmad,
okay.
If there are more questions after this, they can contact you directly.
Boleh. And also, Madam Raihan, no problem. We can give you all support, all things you need. We can make another meeting also. We have time because it's online. Anytime we can make meeting. Tada masala. With the students
and
also.
Wow, we can give what we call it briefing also to the students so that they can have a clear pictures how the competition is going to look like. That will be much more better then.
No
At least
problem.
to encourage them to join in. Because like our students from our end, before this, none of them want to participate because they're super scared. They thought like this competition going to be very difficult. They thought that we want all the results, the data, the diagram, the charts, the pie charts. But then we told them, no, we don't want that. We only want static slides, no movement, and it's only 3 minutes. So after the briefing, they're all like, okay, all right, okay. So now from UC Tati, we have like 43 students has joined. So it's a very good, it's a very good, what we call it, encouragement. Once they understand what is 3-minute competition is all about, yes.
Yes, that's very good. Yes, one day we have meeting with our students to see how it look like, how the competition.
No problem at all. It's okay.
Okay.
I have one more question.
Yes, sure can. Puan Sawati, yes.
Sorry, just now I have got problem with my computer. Let's say, if my student would like to present their paper regarding the linguistic area, is it possible for them to join in this program? Linguistic, but
can.
It's not.
Can.
Yeah.
So it will be under education then.
Definitely any field welcome because it's open for all. So I think good to encourage your students to come. Tada masala. Just go ahead.
Because most of the participants for education, so if let's say your student is under linguistics, so our education participants solely at this moment, there's 5 of them, they are all from Mie University, Japan. Because Tati is from engineering, so most of our students are all engineering. But we also open for educations. So only 5 are coming from Mie. So if let's say PNU can, send more education students, I'll be happy to have it. Yeah.
Okay.
So don't worry, Madam Sawati, you can just join, register under education then.
Okay, I got it.
Thank you.
Sawati. Who will be in charge of this program, of this competition for your department? From your department?
ตอนนี้กำลังเหมือนกับจะทราบข้อมูลเกี่ยวกับ criteria นะคะอาจารย์ว่ายังไงบ้างตอนนี้คือกำลังคัดเลือกอยู่ค่ะอาจารย์
มันใครรับผิดชอบอยู่โครงการนี้ให้ใครดูแลอยู่เป็นรับผิดชอบมันก็ต้องมีคนรับผิดชอบดูแลจะได้ติดต่อกับอาจารย์มูฮัมหมัดง่ายแบบนั้นจะได้
เดี๋ยวถ้างั้นเป็นงานเป็นอาจารย์นุชอาก็ได้ค่ะเพราะว่าเป็นฝ่ายวิทยาสัมพันธ์อยู่
คือเวลาติดต่อต่างประเทศนี่ต้องด่วนนิดนึงนะคือจะต้องอะไรให้หนึ่งถึงไหมคือถ้าเขาถามมาจะต้องตอบได้ไม่ได้ก็ว่าอีกเรื่องหนึ่งแต่ว่าเราต้องตอบแบบด่วนหน่อยเราก็คอยคำตอบ
ค่ะได้ค่ะเดี๋ยวผู้ประสานงานหลักจะเป็นอาจารย์นุชอาค่ะแล้วก็สันวาจะดูแลเรื่องของภาพรวมมหาจารย์นี้
โอเคได้Thank you
ขอบคุณค่ะ
So how many judges we expect from PNU?
Now I request from them 2 judges.
2 judges. Okay, fine, good.
I'm not sure they have found some or not, Sawati.
เดี๋ยวจากตอนวันนี้ค่ะที่ประชุมค่ะเดี๋ยวจะไปประสานงานกันต่อค่ะว่าจะเป็นยังไงต่อค่ะอาจารย์
English. So
okay.
We don't understand Thai.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bahasa Melayu bahasa Melayu boleh.
I understand Sawadikap. Yeah.
Sawadikap. Bahasa Melayu.
Because Ajahn Ali asked me, so I respond in Thai directly.
Okay.
Underconscious. Okay. For our team, we are after this meeting, we are going to have a meeting again and to select representative from our department. Yeah.
One thing, Mr. Ali, because from agricultural and nursing, right? College, we don't have here. So kalau boleh also one from agriculture, one from nursing will be much appreciated.
Okay, sure. Inshallah, I will look at that. I will look at that.
So we need the different criteria, different fields.
Now it's one of lecturer from agriculture. They are observing our meeting today.
Okay, can we get any feedback from them?
She has another meeting now, but she's observed our meeting.
Okay. Kalau ada meeting, it's okay.
If let's say it's coming, I mean, like, if let's say the judges are not from the respective field itself, no worry, because these competitions, for example, under engineering field, the judges inside engineering field will come from one from engineering, one from education, one also from language, one we can provide from business management. So there will not be specific engineering lecturers inside engineering field. One of the reasons is that in 3 minutes thesis, we want all the judges from different field can understand the engineering student project. That is the objective.
Right, exactly.
So if let's say we put engineering students with engineering, what we call it, judges, obviously they can understand. So in 3 minutes thesis is different. So we want what we call it, judges from different fields to be able to understand student from another field. So if let's say the judges from a different expertise can understand the students from that particular engineering field or chemistry field, so it shows that the student is superb in explaining their difficult research in a simplest way. So that is the objective then. Yeah. So I'm open if let's say PNU want to send more than 2, if let's say you want to send 3 or 4, I'm happy. If let's say you want to send more judges, I'm okay with it.
What do you think, Ms. Farida? Rebecca?
Quite clear for information from right hand, right? Yeah. Okay. If that's about the point that we are worried about the judges at the first time, but right now we are quite clear for the detail, and we think that we will let you know soon about the name of the judges who will join you from the Department of English.
If let's say they are not coming from English department, no problem. No need to worry then. As long as like, because the judges will not ask question to the participants. So the judges only need to listen and then evaluate. So it's quite easy on us, the judges end, because you don't have to ask any question. There's no question and answer session for this competition. So it's very clear cut. Yeah.
Yes, Wan Raihan, a little bit. Go back to your slide. I think there is
okay.
a comprehension somewhere. I think look at the content.
The judging criteria?
Yes.
Okay, judging criteria. Okay.
Up a little bit. Content, comprehension, and content. Content, you mean, what do you mean here? Content, student content, project content, or whatever? Because some.
Yeah, it means that the understanding of the judges towards the content of the research, the student research. So meaning that if let's say I'm from education and then the student that presenting is from engineering, I can still understand the overall research, what he or she is going to present. I can still understand the content, even though I'm not engineering lecturer. So if let's say,
This is worried about because of the very specific area for the contents, because it's from different area, so they might have content. Is there any problem or something?
Oh, okay. Now, there will be no problem because the student need to use simple words. So if let's say the student use jargon, engineering word, during the presentation and the judges were not able to understand, they're not going to get good marks. So that is the thing. So that's why during my briefing with my student, I explained to them, even though you are engineering, you are chemical students, you are education students, computer and media student, you still need to use simple word when you explain. So the jargon, the specific word only can be understood by expert in that particular field. I asked them to try to avoid it. If not, then they're not going to get good marks then. So that's how I explain to my student then. And Mr. Ali, I think it's very good if, let's say, you can, what we call it, have another session, a briefing with the students so that the student can understand the competition.
Meaning that Madam Rehan wants to say also that no need to put, unnecessary information in their slides. Only that things related to the point. So, because no need to fill up with something not necessary. That is also very important. Should be really related to the field, the area they are doing. To the research.
It's actually the synopsis of the research. Only the synopsis of the research. No need the, what we call it, the formula. How are they going to, I mean, if let's say the reading of the data, we don't want that. We want the overall, the synopsis of the research in a simple way. Yeah. So it's more like telling your research in a story way, like telling a story where if let's say you tell this research to your mother who is not an engineering expert, she can still understand what are you doing actually inside the research. So this is actually the gist of 3-minute thesis. In which our students are being brought up by, how to say, in an environment where we make them to explain in a very complicated way. So this competition is actually to help our student to present something complicated in a very simple way so that everyone can understand it. Yes, so that's how it is.
Okay, Asarwati.
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, it is very clear right now.
Thank you, Madam Sawati and Madam Farida.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And thank you for your information too.
Oh, you're welcome.
Dr. Noura in education or where?
Is she joining our meeting now? Is she joining?
Yeah, she's there. Dr. Noura, which field, which area?
English, I think English.
English. Okay. So it means education, huh? Dr. Noura, you can answer. Yeah. You can talk.
You had us, Dr. Noura. Huh?
Yeah. Okay. So sorry for this problem. Okay.
So you will be one of the judge, inshallah. Belum lagi decided, huh? You have another meeting, huh? Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Anyway, kalau boleh, this I think today just ice breaking, just for informal discussion lah. We just friendly discussion. So maybe inshallah next time with the students we can make another meeting to make it more clear for the students. And thank you very much for joining us. And at least we know that from PNU we have our friends reacting with us in very positive way. That's very good for us. So if you don't have any questions,
I'm so happy because we got like so many people from education.
Alhamdulillah, this is good. Yeah, I am very sad because not too much from engineering, but it's okay.
It's okay, Dr. Ahmad. Don't worry. Mie University Japan.
Mie will be from PNU. So now we try to make it like international event. That will be very and much easier to be online. No need to come, no need to go. So that's one of the advantage of maybe COVID-19 has many problems. Tab P, this one is very good. Make people more easy to communicate in Zoom and in meeting, in team, in whatever. Alhamdulillah. Okay, see, inshallah, we set another meeting for students. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
All right, thank you everyone. Thank you Dr. Ahmad. Thank you Miss Ali. Thank you Madam Sawati. Thank you Madam Nora. Thank you Madam Farida. All right, thank you everyone. So hope to see you inshallah then during the competition. All right, Assalamualaikum.